means it's time now for our weekly Hot Jobs Report, brought to you by Workforce Solutions of the Coastal Bend. Michael Gibson with the report.
In Corpus Christi, a legal contract manager is wanted. You'll facilitate creation and execution of various contracts and documents. You must review these various documents and recommend what the next step should be. At least 7 years of experience and a bachelor degree are required. Pay is between $20 and $25 an hour. They're also searching for a call center supervisor. You'll manage the call center staff and make sure members' accounts are properly recorded and all paperwork is filed. At least 3 years of experience and a high school diploma or GED are needed. Salary is $35,000 a year plus benefits. Over in Portland, an electrical engineer is wanted. You'll be in charge of the repair process for electrical equipment and the completion of maintenance records. You'll also train and supervise technicians. At least 5 years of experience and a bachelor's degree are required. Salary is between $80,000 and $100,000 a year. In Sinton, they're looking for a GIS technician. You will help with the maintenance of GIS software, and at least 6 months of experience and associate's degree are needed. Pay is between $46,000 and $56,000 a year, plus those always important benefits. And lastly, in Falfurrias, a transportation supervisor is needed. You'll be in charge of all staff and operations of transporting detainees to their destination. At least 6 months of experience and a high school diploma or GED are needed for this job. Salary is a little over $43,000 a year. To learn more about these jobs and many others, contact Workforce Solutions at the Coastal Bend at 888-860-JOBS or visit workintexas.com.
All right, thank you, Michael, for that report. Meantime,